What?
Even though you be switching sides sometimes, E. So, what's the sign you gonna go with?
Hello, Myasia.
What up, babe?
Hello. Let me cut this music off. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut
Cut
it.
it. Oh, okay, we are on a different time with that.
What's going on, J. Marie?
What is up? What is up? We are at our season finale.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
season finale. Hold
Season
on.
finale, series finale. Oh, my.
Right in time for the kiddos to go to for the
Exactly.
summertime. We're gonna leave y'all alone.
I'm
We
gonna hit
we
you with the replays.
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
hit you with a lot of shorts and a lot of replays and a lot of
exactly.
clips. But this is the season finale of the
It is
Dirty Podcast.
Dirty Pleasure Show.
The Dirty
I was about to
Pleasure.
say, dang, did
The
y'all
Dirty
change the
Pleasure
name?
Show.
The,
Right.
Say it again.
I was about to say,
excuse
did
me?
y'all change the name of the show?
is exactly right. We can let's slow this down. Slow down.
The
Messing up my
Dirty
name.
Pleasure Show, in conjunction with E Black TV. We are at our season finale. We've been talking about relationships in the gray area. What are we? We've
Uh-huh.
talked a lot about what have we talked about? Goodness, I forget.
We've had some fun. First, we got into that one episode. What is that? Oh, the toxic. Which one was it now?
Girl, okay, we started off with we. I was a freak
No,
in my
I
past.
was a freak. I was like toxic.
Yes.
There we go. I was
And
a freak in my past.
yeah,
I would never, or what was that? That design thing we was having an issue with the thumbnail. You had
yes,
an issue with the big eye. What was that one? I would
I would.
something.
I think
I would never do it again.
That's not what it was.
I
Oh,
thought it was a freak in my past.
oh that,
Yeah, I was a freaking okay. That was the first one. Okay,
and then
what was the second one?
we did my long distance love,
My
Yeah.
long distance love. That's right. That's right. Okay.
and then we
Then
did. Go ahead.
then okay. Which one? I was finna just tag off of you. And then we did.
She don't know.
I don't have it in front of me. I don't have it in front of me. I didn't know you was about to do this, but it's say right here. So I didn't know I was supposed to know to say that.
And then we had what are we?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Yeah, that was the one I was spinning off of.
Yeah. And then we
That movie.
did why I won't commit.
Yes, and that one.
And
That
then
one might be one you want to run back. This might be,
yeah, with the same
this
group
one.
of people, right?
No, not literally run it back. I mean, like go replay it, replay it.
Yeah.
No,
Replay
I'm
that.
good. You know how like you have that one person you like. I just wanted to see how it is, but I'm good on you. It's that kind of a feeling. So
Uh-huh.
certain shows you don't need to run back to.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely like vanilla, right?
Oh Lord.
The BDSM episode was fun. That was the other series we did. That was fun. That was fun.
And then we're so last episode was why won't we don't commit. In this episode we talking about commitment in terms of like getting
Success,
out of the gray area.
success.
We've discussed all of the gray area stuff. Now let's talk about getting out of the gray area. Let's talk about commitment. How do we get uh defining roles, defining your standards, being communicative, commitment. And we have our guest Aqua. How you doing, Aqua?
I'm good. How are you?
You have a channel, right?
I have a network.
Oh, you have
Yes,
a network.
network.
Oh
Right. She
Lord, have
big stepping.
mercy.
She big stepping. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a network, right? Describe to us your network.
It is actually a platform that highlights various things. We shed light on a lot of creators who are filmmakers, who are artists, who are authors, and different things like that. So we have our own streaming platform, mpsn.watch. Check it out, and
Okay.
that's where all of the content is streamed.
Okay. So, Mr. Us little
So we
small
could we
timers.
we need to talk. We need to talk. I know we need to talk for real. Okay. You don't have to
I've
play
been
no
waiting.
games. I know. I'm past due. I'm past due. A lot going
Well,
on.
whenever you're ready, I'm here.
Yes. I can't wait.
So yeah. So
So
we
the
got
content is a mixed bag though. Like since we're talking about that, this kind of show, all she's a variety of shows on there. I haven't
okay.
had a chance to go down the gambit of them, but it's a lot of different shows, so it's a lot of variety to it.
Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, we're glad to have Aqua here join us. Of course, like always, Myasia here.
My
You know,
Trying to
Asia.
get this lighting right.
she's trying to get this lighting right. She's like one of those people that are on the what are those videos, those true crime, trying to hide her identity.
Yeah, hide her
I need the
identity. Just
voice.
like,
She's like Diddy did this to me, and she's trying to hide her. She's trying to hide her identity behind the
oh
shadow. Like,
no.
girl, we could see you. You the only person we know with red hair.
I did not think we were gonna go there. Damn it.
So salute
Lifetime,
to
she
Nah,
ready to tell her story.
nah,
the
I'm
Right?
good.
There I was on the set of Bad Boys reunion tour.
just,
Look,
just doing my
Being
music
he snatched
thing.
my wig off.
So
Nah.
okay, so today's
let
episode
me
is
stop.
why I will commit again, celebrating
Right.
successful relationships. Um, you know, let's talk about this. J. Marie, you talked about spinning the block on an X, right?
I did, yeah. I did. I
Now,
don't know
why
where
did
this is
you
going, but
was y'all off and on
yeah, we were off and on.
in the gray
And I would
area?
say, yeah, but I would say it was more of a friendship that was on the whole time. So that was the consistency of it all, the
Okay.
friendship.
So
Yeah.
why did you want to move out the gray area? Or was it him? Did he just say, because I know you're not
Now,
desperate, but
uh, move out the gray area. It's not a gray area for my situation because we know what it is and what it ain't, and
okay.
what it has the potential of being. Neither of us are at the age where we like, oh, we might do this, and since we might do this, I might go ahead and no, nigga, we not. If we not, we not. If we is. That's just where it's at. So
Okay. And Myasia,
no gray.
our queen of the gray area, Myasia.
I am not
She
queen of
did
gray.
say.
You
She
said,
did
look,
say.
you like the gray area. You like, I thrive in
I
the gray area.
said, I said that the gray
She was a
area
thriver.
is just an area where you're going to a different level. So it's just that in between of two different levels. So it's not a bad thing necessarily.
So have you successfully spun the block on the X?
Yeah, but it wasn't. Oh no, I can't say that was successful though. That wasn't successful.
What did we? But we. I don't know if we really defined. Okay, I guess we probably should define what successful looks like in a relationship, and for everybody, that's gonna be different.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So
So,
why
like,
wasn't it
Well,
successful
success?
3 months or 7 years?
Well,
it didn't end well. I got my heart broke. It wasn't good.
Right.
I guess we can define it as some where the roles are definitely defined more clearly. You guys are no longer
Oh,
kind of like playing the game.
A
You guys
well-oiled
are
machine.
so that's with success.
Pause.
Now
okay.
Okay.
now
Well,
but
no.
now the relationship doesn't necessarily have to be successful. Just basically successfully obtaining clear defined relationship standards and rules.
Nah, I haven't had a successful spin the block.
Damn.
My God.
How's a
Look at
relationship not successful, but you successfully have? I don't know that. How is it not successful then? So you
I
saying
mean,
the
you
relationship
guys are successfully together, but not necessarily like
in a
good for
relationship?
each other. Yeah, it still could
Oh,
be.
you're talking about like how? Okay, maybe I'm not. I don't know. So Aqua, let's just move on to her and ask that question of her. I don't want to. I don't want it there to be just like this whole thing about the recording. So anyway, moving on. Aqua, have
Is
you
this is what we call
successfully spun the block?
deflection? This is what we call deflection.
No, I really can't remember what
look.
I,
Lord Jesus.
I really can't. I
Okay.
looked at this other part, Gary, jump into that, and then I lost my train of thought, and I'm like,
Uh-huh. Okay.
so
So
rather than
Aqua,
wait for me to find it,
Aqua, have you ever successfully spun the block, Aqua?
I have not successfully spun the block, and I also don't spin the block, so maybe that's success.
Hey, 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 I'm the same way.
I like your little jab. Okay, okay, okay,
I have
okay.
never successfully spun the
It's a
block.
good show, though. It's a good show.
I mean, the way I feel, if we done, we done for a reason. So why would I spin the block to go back to what I'm done with already? Like you already shown me that we don't need to be together. I don't need to try it again to
Right.
figure it out all over again.
So there's no gray area for you with past relationships.
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
See,
it could be
ours was
friends.
we were good. We ended on good terms. The first, well, so he was my boyfriend like 3 times in life, but
Oh,
we ended on good terms. So it was just like a
Huh?
mutual, like we were just young. Yeah,
Oh, hold on.
yeah,
Let's run
yeah.
that back. He was your boyfriend 3 different times.
Well, because once when I was a teenager, and then again when I was like 21, and then that's the time that we just stopped talking on like neutral. It was cool. It wasn't nothing bad at all. And then we ran back into each other when I was 29, and that's when initially I would say officially spun the block. So, but that
Oh,
didn't.
you
We
had
fell in love and all that good,
three
beautiful stuff,
times
but
didn't count.
that third time was the doozy.
That third time y'all was fighting, huh? Y'all was like, man,
You know what? It's interesting because he and I never had an argument. We had never argued. It was nothing like that. It was just I just got
He was
some.
boring.
No, it was dope. Everything was good. It was just I found out he was living a single life because he was separated, but he was married. But I had to find that out. He lied about it. So.
my God, my God.
oh, there's a lot to
So obviously that's a deal
don't you
breaker
think I want
because
you to
So on the third time, so that was not a successful spin the block, is what we're saying. Because
right,
here's
it
the
was not
time so
successful.
it really was
all three
one time
times.
you spun the block officially.
Right.
That one adult time in the
Yes.
21. Because
Yes.
13 to
Yes.
17, we ain't gonna count that.
That's what I'm
Or
saying. We
13
went,
to 18, or 13 to 20.
yeah. So
Okay,
it,
so
yeah, that wasn't successful, obviously.
Depending on who is involved. But, we
Look
might
at
have
you.
to ask. We might have to ask him. He may have said, "Yo, you know what? I got my old boo back." You know what I mean?
no, so
Three
No.
times.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm working on something in another life, and I'm writing a movie about this is the spin the block concept. And somebody was reading the script, and they were like, "This nigga was a playboy before he was finessing your ass." I said, "I'm about to
Damn.
rewrite this shit. This ain't it."
You don't want to look like you got played.
Hell no! Am I
Said she gonna do loosely
I
based on my
mean,
at
Asian
least
story.
you ain't the only one in the world
I
that
gotta
been
at
played.
least
That's gonna be a good selling movie because there's gonna be a lot of women that can relate.
Yeah, she want to turn this.
Yeah.
She want to turn this into a Lifetime movie to where only the women are successful. Nah,
no,
nah,
no, no,
nah, nah.
no. But when he said it, I was like, yeah, I was dumb as a box of rocks. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This nigga, if I knew what I knew now, this nigga would not have got nothing from me.
Mm.
But I didn't. So you live
Happens
and you
to the best
learn.
of us. Right.
You live and you learn. I was just like, ooh.
Hopefully you learn.
I hope you learn, but
From my next experiences, I think, yeah, I did learn a lot. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, please.
so
Lessons were learned. The time was had.
so do you think like okay on this notion of like last week we talked about being like people who don't want to commit. what about people who do want to, like a reform player? Like, what about these people? How do they get from being kind of free for the streets to being basically more commitment minded?
First of all, I don't know nobody who's just like, oh yeah, I want a recovering hoe. Like, yeah, that's my type. Like,
Damn.
I don't know nobody who intentionally looks for it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good lord.
Not the recovering hoe.
That's part of the outline. She
I'm
went
saying?
off
Like,
outline with that one. Okay. Right.
Hey, porn stars get married every day out here. So there's somebody for there's something for
There's
somebody
hope.
out here.
There's
Right.
hope.
Recovered
first
that.
of all,
Aqua, there's hope.
that's a job.
Could you say it again? You borged out a little.
I said that's a job. That's a profession. Completely different.
Girl, you done turned
Oh.
into R2D2 almost.
Yeah, you.
She said that's a job. That's a profession. So I guess there's a
Okay.
differentiation between a hoe that's just
Oh.
a street hoe and then a professional hoe.
How the fuck did you hear all that? That's how I want to understand.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear. I'm like, God damn, she didn't fit
I
in
was listening.
everything. Damn.
But let's be honest, whether it's the man or the woman, your past does follow you and commitment issues follow you. How do, like, let's be honest, how do these types of people actually, because okay, let me be honest about myself. I've always I used to play the streets because
It's-
I was always commitment minded, if that makes sense. Like as long I needed
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That sounds
You
real
used to always
committed.
play the streets
I
because
used to
you're
play the
committed.
street.
What?
I used to play the streets until I was moved into the direction that I was supposed to be in. But like
So
I
what you saying is
man,
you're recovering
What?
hoe. Is that what you're saying?
Lord Jesus.
I jacked that all the way up, and now I'm about to get cooked.
And that's what I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
You like you want to figure
You used
your
to
way
play
out of
the
this one.
street and you was committed.
He was committed to hoeing.
I was
I'm trying
committed
to
to
follow and I couldn't understand where you went with it.
I was
Nope.
committed. I was committed to hoeing, but then I moved around, and like I said, I was not as bad as my friends. My friends were hoes just because they
We're
wanted
not
to be
talking
hoes.
about your friends. We're talking about you.
Okay, my
We're
friends
talking
were
about you.
hoes because they wanted to
That
be
sounds
hoes.
like
I was
deflection.
more or less a hoe because I needed my own.
You had to be a hoe.
Yeah, I
Right.
had to,
It was prescribed by his doctor.
but I was a good hoe.
Oh, 3 times a week.
I was a good
Monday,
hoe.
Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, I had a quote. I had a biological quota that I had to be met. So I had to.
Stop. You digging your hole deeper for yourself.
Right. Hold on a second.
So,
Made no
but I mean,
progress.
but I always okay. Let's be honest. Some people will say that they will be maintaining their single life until somebody takes them off the street. We know these type of
Take them off the street.
and
Yeah.
like
That's
they gonna
interesting
keep
way to put it.
dating and
Okay.
Oh,
say what? What you say, Aqua?
they sound like stray dogs.
There you go. We're straight dogs.
Straight
We're
up.
straight animal
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like, damn. Okay. So tell somebody pick us up. Okay.
And then so
We just outside.
I will always say that I've always given every person I've always dated an opportunity to take me off the streets. They failed every time.
Okay, so you
So
were
you wanted
open
them to
to it
propose
turning
to
into
you?
something.
Yeah.
I get it. I think I get it. He's saying he was open to it turning into something more significant, but it just wasn't nothing significant. It didn't turn into
Yeah.
that.
Y'all women, y'all don't
So
want
that means
commitment
I'm
you're
with
just
that.
the same type of people.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I don't need it to turn into nothing. But I'm open to it becoming something. I'm not opposed to it. So I'm with you. Eh.
Yeah. Salute to Cellulite Podcast. Hey man.
Hey,
Okay.
nigga, where you at? What? Where you at?
Right. Where's
What?
he at?
You
What
gonna
up,
be at
dude?
5 though? Where's Miss Polly? Where's Miss Polly? Let's talk about that. Okay, nobody's talking about that, but we're gonna talk about that later. She's gonna see this.
Hold up. You guys get this wrong.
Two.
Uh-oh.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. They'll be fine. Trust me, Will's been out camping lately, so we
Camping my ass.
Cupcake
No,
camper.
ain't no nigga camping exactly. Ain't no nigga camping like that. It is fucking May. Who the fuck is camping in May like that?
I mean, you're not wrong.
So back to the conversation. So like I said, man, you know,
Okay.
I've always given individuals opportunity, but they always failed because whether we like to believe it or not, most people really don't want to commit unless they feel like they have the ultimate option, or they're just a commitment junkie.
What's the
Define
ultimate option?
commitment junkie. Oh, we two different questions.
Yeah. So which one y'all want to choose?
Both. Answer
Both of them. Both of
Both of them.
them.
Okay, a commitment junkie is a person that moves from relationship to relationship.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then what was the first other question?
First other
What was the
first
ultimate?
other question was second one was
What's the ultimate option?
Oh, the ultimate option is the option that they're comfortable with, or they
Oh,
feel
so
they can.
okay. All right. I got you.
So I mean, that's what I feel is a lot of people's issues with commitment is that they're not really satisfied with the options, or they have a lot of options, and they're fearful of the fact that they may leave options on the table, like on the ground, when they commit to a particular individual.
I was always told don't leave no money on the table.
Damn. So
That's
you
I
bring.
was always told that. So if you
She
put
said
that in
she
the
looking for
context
the $2
of
bill.
options, you know, who do you consider as money? Who's worth the investment?
I mean,
So you
it could
know,
be
you
looks.
ruling it out like
The
that,
person that's
then
gonna fit the best.
What you say,
but then
Aqua?
there's few. Oh, go ahead.
What you say,
Aqua, go
Aqua?
ahead.
Oh, I
Let me
said the
turn the
person that's gonna
volume
fit
up.
into your life the best. Yeah, turn up your
Yeah.
hearing aid so you can hear me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think like sometimes your life defines who's the best options are. You know, when I was in college, there was different people for that time and space, and then when I got older and I got
Oh, but trust me.
full of my shit, then I felt that other people were better an option. So I wouldn't commit at all. I was just like, man, y'all motherfuckers got to upgrade me. You know?
Do you feel like it's your your environment that makes the options be what they are? Like, what's the way to like you are in a certain city, a certain area, you go to a certain school or whatever the case may be when you think about your dating pool.
Yeah.
So based on excuse me, based on that, then do you feel like um you didn't want to commit to anybody because you didn't have the options, the great options available to you anyway because of your environment?
Yeah, I would say that there was a point where I felt that the area I was at, I wasn't having a lot of the options that were I felt I deserve. Yeah. Don't be laughing at me. Is my Asia, your girl is laughing at me.
What happened?
Same time coughing. No, it's my allergies are cutting up, but you make them cut up more. Just little bit more. Okay, so you didn't feel like you had the best options.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so when
I
you
want
when
to
you
say
say
something
that,
highly
when
inappropriate.
you say, but I'm saying when you say that, are you talking about as an adult? As an adult, you felt like you didn't have the best options. That you couldn't
Yeah,
take yourself out of that environment to get better options,
yeah. I
or
would.
did you think about that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why. That's why I was running
that's
the
how
streets.
you ended up. Oh, okay, okay,
I mean,
got it.
any more questions, Miss? You wanna keep drilling down into my life, huh?
I'm just asking.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
said
hold
we could
on,
do
hold on,
this.
hold on. Talk to me about how you got out of the gray area, then, huh?
Hmm.
It's
Who is it? Who is that for? Me or
Yes.
you, yeah, you.
Why
me?
you keep trying to throw my name in the pot? First of all,
I thought because you're the guest, ma'am, and we were. I thought that was what we were doing. Were we not? We weren't.
that don't mean you get to bypass your questions.
Okay, so how did I get out of the gray area? I moved out of the gray area, which was my hometown,
Uh huh.
and I expanded my horizons. And I decided that boundaries needed to be made and enforced. That's how I got out the gray area, and it was even enforced for myself. So just understanding, like, you can't take that this level of whatever another. If this is what you don't want to take, then that's what you have to enforce, and that's the way that I went with that.
All right. Salute. All right. For
That's
hold
how I
on.
got out
Hold
the
that
gray
thought
area.
1 second. We got $10 just for the love of the game. Cubicle Master Bater.
You be doing
Pause.
that at work, Carl?
I didn't read it out loud. I read it in my head, and I said, I'm not saying that out loud.
Salute to my
Not you
guys.
be at work with it. Wait a minute.
Right,
CMB.
and say it loud, and be saying it like you can't.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Salute to my guy, man. Salute to everybody that
Salute,
pulled
salute,
up.
salute. CMB. What is C? Yeah, CMB. There we go. CMB.
CMB.
Shout out to CMB. We'll make somebody name an acronym real quick.
So Aqua, how'd you get out the gray area?
Ooh. Well, we had a conversation about it actually. And yeah, that's really how I got out of it. We was dating, and then I was like, "What are we doing? What is this?" And
How long you dated?
the
How long
person
did
I was,
y'all date?
we dated for. Ooh, how long did we date? It seems like so long ago. We
You at the
dated for a
5 year
couple of
mark,
months,
or
kind
you
of
told
like
us you at the 5 year mark.
we've been married 5 now, together for 7, and we dated for a couple of months. I want to say just really getting to know each other, and then we had a conversation about like black and white and gray area, and my person that I was dating at the time was like, okay, so I'm ready to step out of the gray area, and so I was like, okay, so what does that mean? And so that was how we became committed. So we just really had to determine what our relationship would look like for us and what would work for us as a couple, and not so much what other people feel like a successful couple should be. So
Okay.
So
That
y'all
sounds
define success your own way. What it
we
what
sure
it meant for
do.
your
We have
relationship
our own
personally.
terms. Because anybody
mm.
else that would be in this relationship, they probably be like, "What the hell y'all got going on?"
If it works, it works. Though that's the way that you got to figure out you got to find the person that makes it work.
hmm
That makes it work. Uh-huh.
That's true though.
The communication. That's really what it
That's not
is.
what I
Like,
meant. And the wrong thought crossed my head.
Mhm.
And then y'all adding to it.
They made it work, right? Mhm.
But anyway, my
They
thought is,
working it
yeah,
right.
you gotta find the person that makes it work best.
The best
correct.
man. Good
That
job.
did make it look better.
That person that
The
makes it
be-
work best.
wait. The best whom for the job?
Right. Lord.
You seen it. I know you saw it.
You know, are we talking about carpentry again? They fix.
I mean,
No.
it's carpet.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
no, wait.
Wait. What page are you on?
The electricity. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What? Carpentry is not electricity.
Wait, are we talking about? Never mind. I thought we were going back to our old conversation about.
We might be on 3 different pages, actually. I've never been on.
I don't think she gets it, Maisha. I really don't think she gets it.
She ain't caught it
we
yet.
we on 3 different pages, though. We on 3 different pages.
All right.
I don't know what page y'all on though.
So, all right. So y'all got out the gray area. Y'all had the conversation. Was there anything that was like kind of apprehensive towards that experience, where you kind of like, hey, I want to explore my options, or did he want to explore his option, or were you fearful of
She,
losing each other?
I'm married to a woman.
It's she. Yeah, it's she.
Oh, it's a she. Okay, no
It is.
judgment here.
I mean, I wasn't concerned if it was. That ain't gonna change the fact that we married now.
Lord, Lord, this
It's
one,
E.
which is why had she been on the show,
E.
it would have went left to the left to the left. Everything in your box to the left. Oh, it would have been it. It would have been it. That would
Was
have
there
been it.
anything that made me apprehensive? Well, she was dating a guy when I met her, and so I think the most apprehension I had was just trying to figure out if she was going to be honest about the situation and actually talk about it, or if it was going to be one of those things where like she was acting like, oh, it's happening, but it's not really happening, like because she didn't really want me to, like, I guess, feel a way about it or say anything about it. But we actually had a conversation about it, which was completely different. So yeah, that was probably the only thing that made me apprehensive, because my previous marriage did not go down that way. So I was like, I'm not trying to spin the block on the same relationship with a different person. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
So
That's
you
a
took,
big.
so
That's
you
a big
took,
part
so
of
you
it.
took, so you took her from her dude. Okay, that's what I heard. Salute to everybody in the chat. We have.
Wow.
Would you like to say this person's name? J. Marie, come on.
Say who? What?
This person's.
don't say it.
No,
No, I will
no,
not.
I'm on
STB. Thank you, STB. That even sounds crazy.
That sounds like
So
something
Ty.
that needs medication to be treated.
So yeah. So Ty will say. It will say so
All
T.
right, Saul. His name is
Yeah.
Salute
Saul.
to Saul T. Balls for the $50
Why do they
$50.
have? Why do they have these names like this? I don't understand.
I
This is
don't know.
E. These are
So
E's
they can
people.
do stuff like this.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What did he say about the cubicle dude?
He's the
He's beefing in the
originator.
chat. He's beefing in the chat with the cubicle
Ah,
masturbator. He says, "Bitch, I'm the originator."
With the salty.
Mhm.
They, it's it's salty B versus
there we go. Salty B. There we go. Salty B. There we go.
versus
Cause
All right, so
cubicle
that
duster or whatever it's
cubicle master.
master.
Cubicle
There we
master
go.
B.
let's get back to Aqua's toxic situation. So
Summer dude.
Toxic.
Right. That's
How
where
is
we
it
at.
toxic when I believe I might be the only one married on this show?
no, my God. I'm married, so don't. You're not the only one.
Oh well, praise God. I don't feel alone.
So So this is about commitment. So you guys moved from the gray area. Was there, and we
Uh-huh.
talked about some of the apprehensions that happened. Did were there children involved?
No,
Were no children involved?
no
Um,
churn.
no children. Uh, was there? You said you were married prior, right?
I was.
Did and you said that that played a role into your commitment, right?
It did.
Talk to us about that because I mean, I don't because where we're talking about moving out the gray area, we even last week talked about people who had children and they were reluctant
Mhm.
to hop into another relationship. Talk to me about how you kind of crossed that hurdle to even open up yourself to another love life.
Well, my first marriage was to my high school sweetheart. So that, in a nutshell,
Oh,
was a disaster because we was young and dumb and whatever. But we were friends, so we didn't end on horrible terms. We were still able to be friends on the other side of it. I think the biggest issue we had was navigating communication, going from like that high school relationship to like an adult relationship and actually like talking about things. We just weren't there yet. So when we actually separated, I think I actually got into this relationship that I this relationship that I'm in now probably like a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years after I had separated from my first wife. So when I met my now wife, I was like, I don't want to get married again. I'm okay with just dating, and spending time together, and whatever the case may be. And she was the same because she had been married before as well, and so we kind of was just okay with just being together and just doing stuff together or whatever. And then somewhere along the line, that all changed, and she proposed, and I was like, well, wait a damn minute, that's not what we discussed.
yeah. She definitely wanted to get out the gray area.
Right.
Yep.
Like,
Matter of fact,
shut
she proposed to me the day before my divorce was final, and so when she proposed to me, I thought it was a
Wow.
joke. I thought it was a joke.
wow.
Wait,
That's
wait.
wild.
She proposed to you right after
The
the
day
day
before my
before.
divorce was final.
It
Oh
was
Lord
finalized.
have
It was
mercy.
finalized. Yep. And I was like, "Wait, are you serious? Is this for real? Like, is this an
Okay, so
episode of Punked?
y'all
What's
went
going on?"
through.
So she put some serious thought into that. Then that was very intentional.
Yeah, she had to have because I definitely wasn't thinking about it.
That's
Wow,
sweet. That is sweet. I
that
like
is
that.
that was sweet. So you still said yes.
I did after I realized she was serious.
Okay.
So y'all spun the block on the idea of marriage as opposed to the person you spun the
Yeah.
block on. Because
Well,
you know how like
I
they'll say,
don't
I would
really,
never
I
do
don't
that
really
again.
know if we spun the block on it because the block wasn't even in my thought. She spun the block and took me with her.
She just put you there, huh?
Right. She just took you on the block.
Yeah, she just handed me right on the corner. Like, here we are.
So during
Okay.
that 2 year time, take us through the emotional journey that you kind of went through, and because I mean, no matter like you say, it's a high school sweetheart, but you're still talking about committing to another individual that even prior situation
That was
you
the
met.
emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking
I
about
did.
it like your high school sweetheart. You're thinking you're going to be there with this person for the rest of your life, and then now you're not. That person is no longer there. Take me
Yeah.
on the emotional
It
journey of
doesn't.
finding somebody else. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm thinking more on an emotional journey because of all that I had going on in my life at the time. And so my high school sweetheart, she was kind of like my constant in everything I had around me. So when we decided that we were married, that was like an exciting, like, oh, something good is going on in my life. Like that's why I guess I was holding on to that and not really thinking about, the future of we're gonna grow, we're gonna get older, our mindset's gonna change, we're gonna want different things and just kind of was a factor in being with her. It's like, oh, I'm happy, in this moment, and that's what we're holding on to. And so when we did get older, and we grew apart, we didn't grow apart, but we wanted different things in our lives, and one of us didn't want to be as honest about it as the other. So it just came to a point where we had to split because just our lives weren't cohesive. And going from that, I dated people in between her and the life, but they were met my wife.
Are you somewhere your signal's bad? You
Huh?
going in
Yes,
and
it
out.
might be.
It is toward the
It sounds
tail.
kind of robotic.
Oh no,
Oh, there you go. You sound better right there.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Yeah,
You sound clear.
I hear you real good.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so I dated some people before I met my now wife, and those were interesting experiences. That's a story for another time. Invite me back to another show, and we'll
Oh
talk
yeah, we're
about them.
gonna invite you back.
But just the maturity that I had by the time I met my wife that I have now, like my mindset was completely different. I knew what I wanted in a relationship, and I knew what I was no longer willing to tolerate. And so even though we met on the terms that we met, like my boundaries were still the same. We have to communicate, we have to be honest with each other. I have to have, a chance to decide whether I want to deal with whatever baggage you're bringing or not. Like, don't hide stuff from me and then I later on find out. That's where the problem has always been. So just the fact that we could have a conversation, and at the end of it we're not hating each other, we're not yelling at each other, but we're really, communicating with one another. That's ultimately what made me say yes when she did ask me to marry her.
Okay, yeah,
No.
that's very grown up because it takes some people years to get over that type of
Yeah.
stuff. You know?
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
time
No.
frame, like, do you feel like, because you said you dated her, no, you started dating her after a year and a half of out of the relationship that you ended
Mhm.
up going through the divorce about?
Mhm. So by the
Yeah.
time I
Okay.
actually met her,
Oh,
my then wife that I was divorcing, her and I, we were on really great terms, and we were really good friends up for a long time until shit hit the fan. But when we were navigating our divorce and everything like that, like my wife now, she was really supportive, and she was really, she helped me figure out things because I had never been divorced before. And since she was much older than me, she had more knowledge about it than I did. So she was really supportive in that. And so it was really helpful just being able to process how I was feeling going through that, and being able to just kind of sit in those emotions and not feeling like I wasn't allowed to feel those things because I was dating someone else. Like, she was really supportive, and that helped.
that's
Oh,
that's that's a
that
huge emotional intelligence jump. Like,
Yeah.
like when you think about how our emotions are when we think we're in love or when we're in high school or whatever, when we start liking somebody to where now you're in a real life situation, now you're dealing with life as an
Yeah.
adult. Now you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, are we ready for this journey in our
Mm-hmm.
lives? Because we done got to this one point. Now it's like, hell no, because I'm not finna really in real life deal with this. I can just watch it in a movie. that's
And
the that's the
in
amount
today's
of
culture where people are so quick to be like, nah, like I'm not standing for this, I'm not dealing with that, blah blah blah. I'm leaving them at every turn. In reality, in adult relationship, you can't be like that. And
yeah,
so
because that
exact.
having
you're absolutely right. It really prevents you from being committed to other individuals because you really haven't truly addressed the issues that you have in your current relationship
exactly.
or
And
your
then if you don't
previous.
really have like good role models of what successful relationships should be, like, because the media don't really talk too much about it,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
True,
Not a lot of
true.
us grew up with
Yeah.
two-parent households or even two present parents. So it's like trying to
Right.
navigate what a healthy, committed adult relationship. It's like you pulling a needle out of a haystack trying to figure it out because you don't know what it looks like. So just having
Yeah.
space to navigate that and understand that you might not have all the answers, and you might hurt somebody's feelings, and you might do something wrong, but being able to come together and talk about that and express how it makes you feel without attacking that person. That's the only way, like, in a relationship is really going to mature and grow. Like, you got to be willing to do the work. Don't be quick to be
To
like,
the
nah,
world.
I ain't dealing with that because they done made you mad. Like,
Yeah, you really got to pull yourself back and be like, all right, this is not how I want this to go. You know, I
yeah,
can't keep on doing the same thing and
Mhm.
expecting different
Right.
results.
And be
You know,
willing to actually tell the next individual that, hey, I'm not ready for anything other than what we have at this particular moment,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're not necessarily healed. But Aqua, I know you have to go. I want to respect your time, right?
I appreciate you so much. I was just about to say I gotta jump off, but I will be back for another show.
Okay.
yes, we would love to have you back. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me.
Come back next time when you have more time for us. Okay, us people on these little lonely YouTube streets.
We gonna have her back on for some maybe like some girl talk
Oh, you just
ladies
gonna
night
exclude
type
us?
stuff.
I'm already
We
seeing
just
with.
I'm just saying I do owe my fans that because
Nigga, please.
I don't want to say that word no more. My supporters. I really feel like I owe my supporters that. I don't want to say fan because now who is that? Kendrick has us with
You
an
freaky ass
acronym.
nigga.
It's not the right acronym anymore. I can't even say that.
So to all you freaky ass niggas, J Marie supports.
No. No.
Yeah.
I should have waited for you to say what you were saying. I should have waited. I should
So
have waited.
to all her freaky ass niggas, yeah, you're gonna do a lot. Say what again? You got some more shows coming up lined up for them?
Aqua ain't interested in that.
Yeah,
we are collaborating on some ideas.
uh-huh.
We're collaborating.
But
I'll
not,
just say
not for
that.
not for the fans. No.
Yeah, not for the fans, right?
Not for the
I'm not
fans.
collaborating for
I
your
mean,
fans.
it depends because some of the episodes that I've done where it was just us women, it was more guys watching that episode than anybody. So
You know
They
what?
wasn't listening.
Yeah.
They
and then it's on YouTube. So it's there for people to consume how they want to consume it.
Are you trying to say I'm cock blocking you? Maisha, did I heard that right?
I was
That's
not
holding her back,
saying
E.
that. I'm saying
I'm
that
holding you back. Okay.
you're not holding me back. That's not.
Okay, I
I
see what's
says,
going on
don't
here.
egg it on. Oh my God. Where is Miss Polly or Will or somebody else? Like, where y'all
Like that
at?
would have been better. They worse than me.
No, sometimes Will agrees with me. Sometimes he agrees. Sometimes.
He agrees because he got to spin on whatever it is he's agreeing to. He got
He
something worse
agrees
coming.
because it's not to make it's not for the conversation.
No, he has a back route.
Let me spin this back. Pause.
Y'all are ridiculous.
All right, sorry, y'all. We laugh. This is
I don't know.
this is an inside joke. This is an inside joke.
Yeah, very inside. So inside, I'm out. Because I don't even know
Damn.
what the hell is happening with this inside joke. You have to put me back in later. Because I don't know what happened.
You are just making it so easy, Jay.
I'm just saying.
It is. Where is Will?
Where's Will? Where's Miss Polly? What are y'all doing? Y'all are leaving us out here.
I'm about to cry.
What part of the episode? I mean, what part of the segment is it now?
Okay, so
Love after divorce and major heartbreak. No, we didn't.
okay. So what about? All right, we didn't talk about
No.
children.
Okay. Let's see.
So how do you commit
Okay.
with children?
Oof.
That
is difficult.
So I was in a marriage where my then boyfriend, who then turned husband, had not had any kids outside of the child that we had together, my daughter. Then ended up having more kids and so on, and not and so on, just a few. But I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus. But
He
few
had some kids
kids
while in the marriage. Wait a minute.
now. No. Out after we were done with our marriage, so divorce
Oh,
and all
okay.
that. He
Okay.
has more kids. So,
Okay.
so we did the dynamic of being married to somebody who didn't have kids before, and I have kids, 2 boys. So I have 2 boys and 1 girl. So we had the girl together, but he didn't have any kids. So that commitment of trying to explain like the co-parent piece of it is a major issue. It was a major issue. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not throwing
Was it an issue for you or him?
everybody's
Oh,
sanity,
everybody. Okay.
everybody's sanity.
Uh-huh.
Thank God we made it through. We made it through. We made it through.
Stop the cap.
We made it through. Yay. All
Now,
right. I'm about to stop. All
I
right.
still feel some doubt.
No, but
now
I'm
my
saying
now my
it was an issue. The co-parenting thing is an issue. It causes issues in the commitment level and things like that. So he's an
Yeah.
ex-husband. So there's some part of an aspect of that might have to do with that too. So
Um.
now my Asia, you have older children. What about you?
Well, my kids are grown now, so they.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not really in an imposition at at all. Other than, I mean, somebody who just doesn't want that dynamic. Period. Like they just don't want a woman that's ever had kids because they don't want. Some people are like that. But when they were smaller, when I got married, they were still teenagers, and then he had 2 small children. So blending our families wasn't the issue.
Hmm.
The issue that I had was he had baby mama drama. So
Oh.
see,
yeah.
I've never dealt with baby mama drama
Oh, it
Okay.
was
all
ugh,
the way.
So how
horrible.
many times you had to whip that chick up?
You know what? Because I knew she wanted to get a rise out of me, I never gave her the energy. I just would get in his ass for it. So he took the heat because
Okay.
that's the way I looked at it was you don't get in another relationship when you haven't finalized or figured out
Yeah.
how to get that one worked out and at a place where you two are cordial and civil. So since you brought me into this mess, you
Mm.
got to catch this heat because she wants to bring the heat.
Man, that sounds so interesting because it seems like you're constantly dealing with somebody who has close ties to you, of course, whether the mother or the father of your child. And so you're always kind of in this, I don't want to say gray area, but you're always dealing with a third party. So
Hmm.
even moving forward until, like you say, until that previous situation is kind of locked down and you guys are able to be cordial, I mean, geez.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it was
how.
hell. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I mean, you
Yeah, I tell you,
like Joe
I'm a,
said, you live and learn.
I'll be a petty baby daddy. Mhm.
What?
Well, I attracted one that was like ready to give all the kids horses and kids men the business. No, let me stop. He was a problem. He made problems for my kids' fathers. So it
Mhm.
was a big deal, in
Oh,
terms of committing with committing to someone who doesn't have children but's big on family, but just not big on other parents involved family. So it was astronomically a failure,
yeah.
astronomical failure.
He said
Yeah.
he wanted to eliminate. Let's just eliminate that previous party. He gonna
Damn.
come in.
Damn, they were
Yeah,
really about to eliminate each other?
that ain't gonna work.
Like I said, we made it
You
through.
know, I love when
Made
Jay
it
Marie
through.
wants to say something, but she mindful of who watching.
Made it
And
through.
she like,
We made it through. We made it through. We made it through. That's all I'm gonna
They will
say.
not have any evidence
Hey,
to use in the court of law.
Yeah.
we made it through. I'm not having to go through none of that, but exactly, we made it through.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad y'all made it through. Sound like a church choir. Because I
But
mean,
you do have
some
to think
women,
about that going into dating, though. You do, if
yeah,
you have children, you do, like going into the remarriage or the dating, back into the dating pool where you divorced now, but you also have children, and now you're
Yeah.
trying to, you know, get to determine when you want to let them meet the new person, or do
mhm,
they ever, or do you wait to get in a serious relationship until your children are adults, once you go
man.
through that.
Oh yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
think.
different
I
ways
mean,
to navigate.
to be honest with you, I think the last person I dated before I got married, she had a 16-year-old girl, and I could tell she was just kind of waiting me out. She
Ah.
didn't want to. She didn't want to be too serious, but then like she had called me one day. It was like, yeah, you got to call me every day. I was like, okay, I guess. I thought we was just having fun, and
Yeah.
but I could
Oh,
tell.
she's trying to wait you out to see if you would
No,
say
until
it's official.
her girl graduated.
Yeah.
You're the placeholder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
But
Wow.
it's
took
still like people still have to look at it differently than like if you just didn't have any kids, because even when our kids are grown, we're still parents.
mm,
So, there's a lot of
Yeah,
things
but
where,
but but then it's that this grown ass nigga is over here. Really, this grown ass girl she can't find nowhere else to be. That's when they say that. Then it's like, well, now it's a matter of, is your child efficient, independent, all that?
right.
You.
mhm.
But that's why I said they have to consider that, because if they're not, they do get to come home. Unless they're just, you can tell they're just intentionally taking advantage of you. That's not usually the circumstances. Kids, when they're in their early 20s and they, move out, they a lot of times have to come home because it's just they're not prepared for it on their own to actually heed what you've taught them. They want to go
Mhm.
out there because they want freedom, and they think freedom looks like doing anything you want, when
But
being an adult is ghetto. It's
but
not
but but
freedom.
we can also say freedom in a relationship. Like, you don't know how to handle the freedom, after the divorce, after, you know what I mean, after you done broke the
Hmm.
heart, went through the heartbreak and all that kind of stuff. That
Yeah.
that sense of freedom, how do you deal with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a ball with it. This is awesome. Like, this is this is wonderful. I almost skipped out of the courtroom when I got my divorce. I had to stop myself from skipping. I said that is inappropriate. Do not
Look,
skip in front of this man.
hey, no lie. No lie. I used to work at a courthouse, and I've seen people as soon as they got divorced, they have the happiest face on
Yeah.
they
Wow.
be
Look,
ready.
I went that same day. I went to get my ID to get my last name changed back.
Damn.
The lady at the DMV was like, "Congratulations, you look so happy."
Wow.
She
I was elated.
The fact that she
Maisha's
didn't
ID
even be
looking
like,
like
I'm
this.
sorry.
Yes, it does. If I can show you my ID. Oh my God, Joker grin for real. I already smiled big.
Wow. Wow.
It was awesome. And then after the afterlife of it, because I've been divorced for what, almost three? What year is this?
You
2024.
say in divorce still until you remarry. You say I've been in divorce.
No, I've been divorced. I've been
Oh, I
divorced.
thought you. I'm like, damn, we in divorce.
I've been divorced for 2 years. So I don't even really worry about like dating and stuff. I just travel, run around the planet,
Uh-huh.
kick it with my grown kids when I go back to KC. It's just, I don't know.
When do you think you'll be ready to commit? To try it again, get on the saddle again.
Yeah, because you Miss Serial
So
Gray.
I'm just gonna, I'm always been a natural flow kind of person. So that's why I said, like, with me, gray areas don't bother me. I don't feel pressed about anything. So and plus I'm on a healing journey, obviously, because I still was married. It's still, I have to heal, in certain areas. But I just listen to how my spirit feels. So when I meet people, that's not to say I'm opposed to go on a date with anybody. I'm not opposed to that. If you want to go out and have a good time and see if you like me.
I thought you was about to say something else.
No. I was going to slip up and say some other shit.
I was like, who?
Yeah,
I do have the power to mute. I do have the power to mute now. Okay.
I caught it. No, I caught myself. But fun is fun is fun. Enjoying life is enjoying life. But I'm not opposed to anything. It just has to feel like it's right. I'm not gonna be one of those people that prematurely do something because I don't feel a sense of scarcity. Like if I meet somebody who's awesome and we really dig in each other and we feel like we could have a future together, we can still have it when we're both ready. If we do it now, we'll just damage it. We'll taint it.
Build up the friendship. Yeah.
Yeah. So so I don't think there's a time. Like I said, it's just a natural flow healing journey. And I like the freedom. I like the freedom too.
I want to ask this before I forget though, because do you feel like people hop in relationships off of scarcity?
Yes. I think most people do everything. I think fear is what pushes people to do everything they do. Not all people, but a great deal of people. They operate in fear. Their choices are in fear. Like some people we was talking and they were saying that they get in relationships and stay in them or they live together because of bills and how high things are, how expensive things are. That's all fear. That's fear and scarcity. So you're in the relationship and staying in it or living together because you feel like you won't have enough to thrive on your own financially. That's fear. I'm gonna have everything I need to thrive without you. So if I want to live in two separate homes, guess what? I can live in two separate homes.
My goodness.
Here we go. Here we go with the tiny home scenario.
Right. No, the bills. I'm like, I was Talk That Real said the same thing, like the bills.
That's
two separate bills. What? We're not doing
I don't care nothing about that.
To get debt.
We gonna have look. It won't be that though. I'm not saying be irresponsible or put yourself in a bind.
Yeah, but if y'all got two mansions, sell one.
No, I wouldn't do that. No. Why do we have two mansions? Who needs two? I mean, I guess if both people want mansions.
If both of y'all was both on.
Jay Marie just want that package. Jay Marie say, "Look, bring that money over here."
I'm saying,
you ain't gotta
why have two mansions? For instance, you meet somebody who's well off. You're well off, right? Now you've got, some big beautiful ass house. They have a big beautiful ass house. So why continue to live in that? Different houses, bills astronomical, or you maintain it, but why not have one house and then you let that other one be the rental?
So the reason I say it doesn't make a difference is because we're under the pretense that the people want to live separately. If you don't want to live separately, then obviously there's just no reason to have two sets of bills. But it's the same thing as one person wanting a BMW versus a Hyundai. Somebody will say, well, I want a luxury vehicle. Another person will argue, why would you put yourself in that kind of debt for a car when you can get a car that's $20,000 versus $60,000? It's because it's what they actually want. No, I'm saying one person. Like if you prefer a more luxury vehicle over a standard vehicle, someone can judge that, or they can bring up the point of, so what, you want a $60,000 car versus a $20,000 car? That's just absurd. But it's what you want. You deserve what you want. So
I understand my part of that was just, it's not logical. The math ain't mathing. It's not logical.
It isn't with a car either, though. That's what I'm saying. It's not with a luxury car. It's not mathing with a luxury car. You want it.
True.
So you deserve it. Yeah. It's that simple to me. It's like, if you want to do something a certain way. Yeah. Said no, 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 no. I'm not doing that.
yeah.
But I don't have a problem with living with my dude. I did it before. It's just
Right
it
now,
would be
you ain't ready for it. I think
I'm just saying, I'm not saying I do, and we living in separate houses. It while we
yeah.
dating and in a relationship until you at that point where you ready to like lock it down, put a ring on it, then
Yeah.
okay, that's different. But if we talking about I do want to consolidate all this shit into one house. I do want to consolidate all these bills. So we ain't got two light bills. We got one light bill. You know, like nigga, why are we not thinking like that? I'm
Listen,
serious. That is
li-
not smart.
if I want to live
is
in
this
4 countries, I'll have 4 light bills. But I would
No,
re-rent that property if I wanted to live in four
that's what I'm
places.
saying. We're not doing that. That's not that don't make
I'm gonna make it
it don't
happen,
make sense.
Captain.
That don't make sense.
she trying to consolidate everything.
We ain't finna do that. I mean, no, it's gonna be a rental. A rental. We're
Yeah,
making money off of it. Like
yeah,
I'm
it'll
not
be
gonna
better.
say sell your house, babe, but I'm saying, you know, your house is a little older or whatever. It's been on
Nah,
the earth longer than mine has. So, you
we can
know,
build. We can have 2
we
houses
do
on
a
the
rental
same
for that.
land. He can live in one of the houses on our land, and I live in one of the houses on our land. And we gonna sleep in the same house every night. That's the crazy part about it. It's not that
It's
I want
crazy,
you to
period.
stay.
It ain't even a part. It's crazy, period.
It's
It's
not crazy,
not
period.
a
I just want
part
you to have
to it.
your own
It's
house. I don't
crazy.
want you touching my cups and messing up my order in my home. But I want you to sleep here though.
The
I
feng
want you to.
shui, the feng shui of the
My Asia
house,
is
the
not healed
energy
yet.
is
Okay,
fucked
let's just be
up.
honest about
You
this.
know,
My Asia,
it's not.
No,
Because she's
I
like,
always
you know,
feel
your
like this.
energy is here. I don't need your energy here anymore. I need you to go. I've
No,
got
no,
to
I don't want
stage
him to
this
leave.
motherfucker.
I don't want him to
Come back
leave.
in
So
2 weeks.
I was like this when I was little. So when I would when I was younger, I wanted like 10 kids. But whenever I had
Until
like a
you
fantasy
realize
about
where
my
they had to
children,
come from, then
yeah, I
10
had a husband. I had
was,
a husband in my fantasies, but I never
oh,
saw him.
10,
I don't know where he
10
was
kids.
at. He
He
lived
was
with us.
gone
He
with the
was
10
there
kids. He
somewhere.
wasn't there. He wasn't there.
But I always
They living in
always
Tone.
thought it would be awesome to like have a dude that lives in a separate house than me and we go to each other's house and I sleep there some nights and he sleeps at my house some
The
nights.
role play.
I don't know. It just
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
it felt
Set
like
up the
it felt like a
my
dream
bad.
come
Set
true.
up the room differently, dress differently, bitch. Put on a wig. Different if you need different. Why we got two houses to
I
go
want him to
to?
live next door. I don't want him to live in here. I want to live in here and he
I,
live over there.
We gotta pay
I
two
can't.
different mortgages. I cannot deal with it. I cannot deal with you right now, my Asian.
We got the
This
money.
is
We got the. Let's pretend we got the money and we
you.
got
Let's say you
excessive
have
money.
more money. Like I don't
What if money?
understand.
What if money was no object and you were like
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
can
about?
sit in 800 houses on the block. Then there's no reason. You just monopolize the whole damn thing if you
That's
didn't
what
have
I'm
the
saying. Now there's no
money.
restriction. You have no monetary restriction. You have no strain on your finances. You are a multi-billionaire. Where is the argument now? If I got the money,
Because
what
I
is
have
it?
to go to sleep to it, wake up to it, and maybe go to lunch to it. So that's why he
We
need to be in the same house.
he gonna be
My God.
he next door.
He ain't
He
to
spends
go
the
to
night
sleep
with me
to.
anyway. We sleep together every night anyway. We either
I
at his
can't.
house or my house.
I can't.
It's perfect.
Maybe,
It's,
maybe,
My Asia, you got.
maybe.
I'm listening to you and I understand what you're saying, but it's totally just bonkers. Like you. I don't know what type of witchcraft you're talking about. You
Exactly. I'm
like
gonna be over your
we
house. If while he's at his house, I'm gonna be over his house too. Nigga, you ain't going nowhere. I'm not.
that's what I'm saying. We at each other's houses.
Not
So
like
so
the
we pick
psychopath
whoever
type.
house we gonna spend the night at. We just go to whoever's
but you
house we
get
feel like going
you
to.
get to kick him
That's
out anytime
wasting
you want.
money. That's
No,
wasting money.
if he's my husband. No, I
Yeah.
can't kick him out. Not I can't be like, I'm mad at you.
So
Go home.
he's just like, all right, baby, I'm about to go
I'm finna
home.
go home. No,
No, we spending the
ain't
night.
we?
I'm going home
So
with
you
you.
can call her
That's what
home.
I'm saying.
So
We
you
sleep
can
together.
And
no,
when does he
you
go
can
home?
call her
Then?
home. No, we ain't gonna do that one. Just call her home.
What,
No, sir.
when he
When
get
is
off of work, like when he get off of work, or if he work from home remotely, he work at his house. He get off of work, he go to his house. He over
Why
there.
is that specific?
why is
Let me
she into
just say
some
word.
freaky shit? I'm telling you, she into some freaky shit. She gonna wake him up. Hey, get up, get up. And then she gonna knock on the door and
It's
be
a
like,
fire.
she
Anything. Somebody's just an
That would be dope
intruder.
too.
just
Look,
just
that is see. You go over to his house with his trench coat on. This your
this is
husband. You
some
going over
freaky
his
shit.
house.
You can
You
go
are into some freaky shit.
house
This is a
from your
whole
car into the house, the same house, one house that you have, not two, but one.
Look,
You go into the house and go into role play mode. You do not have to come from your house.
it's even better though. When he lived down the street and I gotta
You
drive
no, I
down
know,
get
you
it.
there.
know
No,
how
no,
much
no.
it
I
costs to
get it.
have a
I get
house,
it. I get it now.
lights, gas, all that. Why?
I get
Too.
it now. It's something about the separation of a door that I think she's talking about. Okay, imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine you live in
So
a
she just needs separate rooms to stay in.
yeah, it's
And
like
separate kitchens. We need separate kitchens and separate living rooms.
you know how some houses are like duplexes and
Yeah.
like there's an upstairs duplex and a downstairs duplex. Like she's okay with that.
Yes. Yes. He can be
But
very
as
But
but
close.
he could never be in his house by himself.
it could
Is
be
that
the
what you're
same
saying?
backyard, it could be the
Not to
same
sleep.
front yard
Yeah.
as long
Oh,
as
not
there's a
to sleep.
as long
Yeah,
as
not
And
to
not
there's a
sleep.
no, it's not about the sleep. It's about the separation of a door. There has to be
Yeah.
a door that leads
And a
to a
kitchen.
different area. That has
And
to
a
lead
kitchen
to
and a living room.
with a separate area. It has to be
so another fucking house. She's just
Yeah.
talking about another fucking house.
Yeah.
no, it
Wow.
could be the same house. No, it could be a duplex.
Yeah, it could be the same building.
But
And
there has to
and
be a separation.
realistically, how many fucking houses is set up like this? Like
A
there's
duplex.
not a ton of a duplex, yeah, but it's top or
Yeah.
bottom. It's
Yeah.
side by
Or
side.
or
It's
or left or right. Yeah, side by
yeah,
side. Like that's his door over there. He got his kitchen, he got his bathroom, he got his living
that's
room,
a
his
whole nother
bedroom.
house.
Just
He can
Yeah.
sneak
batshit
a bitch in.
crazy.
He can sneak a
She's
bitch
just
in while he's
crazy.
going. Then it's
It's crazy. This is crazy talk. I'm telling you right now. This is
why
this
is it
is some
crazy?
this is some otherworldly crazy talk that my
That
age is
is
talking about. I'm telling you right now, it's about the door.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, how skit
No,
talk?
no,
no.
I didn't think I was being crazy now.
it literally is about the doorway. There has to be a separation of a door or a wall or some peripheral that
You
separates
act like one of
her
them
living
damn dream
space.
interpreter people. You talking like that. Like there
Yes,
Yeah, but
has to be a door.
it
And
there has to
is.
be
then
because he needs to have his own kitchen and living room and bedroom. That's why.
Even
what's
if
a house? His own
Yeah,
house. It's
that's why I
not
said two
that's not
houses.
a door.
no, because I
Like
think
you gotta go
I
into another room. It's
because
a
We're
if
not
there's
sharing kitchens. We're not sharing kitchens. We're not sharing living rooms. We're not sharing
bathroom,
bathrooms. No, I don't
bed.
even
They're not
I
sharing
don't even want
nothing.
to share.
What a
No,
bed.
but the bed.
Sharing
That
bed.
yeah. Every night we sleep together at whoever house we want to sleep at.
So
It's perfect.
what if he like, he got some, some homegirls from high school that coming over now, y'all in y'all 40s, whatever,
Why
right?
they coming? We
Homegirl
not in higk school no more. Why are we having company that is opposite
house.
sex at the
It's
house?
his house.
it's his
It's
house.
his
He's not a
house.
single man. He's a married man with multiple houses. He got multiple properties.
That's not
that
the
man is
way. That's
under
not the way,
that man is under
ma'am.
covenant. He does not get to
Ma'am,
operate.
that is not the way that no, because your house is your house. You had it before him, so it's your property, and he has his
But that's why I
property.
said I can't put him out. It's not. I'm not treating him like he's an outsider. He's gonna have a key. He can have cameras at the door, whatever he want to do. I don't care about that.
This is
So I'm not acting
lunacy.
single.
But he can't have. But he
She is
can't have.
crazy.
But what if it's like platonic friends? He's like, no, I would never fuck these bad bitches.
my
Duh.
husband is not gonna allow that dynamic because it would have to go both ways.
Damn.
So he gonna let me have a homeboy come over and spend the night?
Oh, I was like, oh, you gotta have bad bitches too.
No. No.
Lord Jesus.
I was just trying to clarify. Like just like I say, I'm just trying to clarify what you're
Nah, because I'm saying that's like unrealistic. He wouldn't be cool with it if I did that. So obviously he's not gonna do it either. I'm not gonna treat him like I'm single. I'm not gonna do anything that would betray him or make him feel like he's
Okay,
insignificant.
let me ask you this,
it could
Maisha.
happen. It could happen. What if he get tired of your ass and he about ready to
I
say,
wouldn't
you
do
know
it.
what,
So
this shit ain't
if
it?
he's not okay with it, it's not an option. If he says that that's not okay, that's not something that we can do, then it's a no. I never give pushback for that. I lived with my husband when I was married, but I told him that idea. I wanted to live my fantasy. My ideal is to live in separate houses. He was like, "Nah, I ain't with that." I was like, "Okay." It was that
He
simple.
did. He was with it. He was with it. He was with it, but it was without you. It was not with you. It's
That was saying he wasn't cool. Yeah, he wasn't cool with living in separate houses. So I just
Because
didn't. I never
no,
gave him any.
he's living
I
in a separate
really,
house now.
okay. I understand what she's
Yeah.
saying. I understand it. Like if they're like certain lofts, if you separated a loft space, like she wants her own touch of freedom within her own space. What if you had all of that, but you didn't? You still had to share the kitchen, like a
No,
man.
because then he gonna be messing with my. He gonna be. So here's the thing: Does this dude like rinse the dishes off? Does he
Oh
put
my
my stuff back
god!
where it goes? Like, what does my refrigerator look like?
This dude is your husband, ma'am.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
dude is
Does
your
this dude
husband.
we talk this hypothetical
So
husband? Does he keep
you
stuff
can give him
orderly?
hypothetical stuff. He's orderly
That
and
shit
everything.
crazy. You're
So
you're batshit
so
crazy.
hypothetically, let's make him be the best guy for my Asia.
My Asia is I love you, my
We're,
girl,
we're,
but
we're,
you are crazy. This is some
we are we
psychotherapy
are we
stuff
are
right
under
here.
we are undercovering some things here.
Good
We
Lord,
are
have mercy.
undercovering
that is
some things
the
here.
bottom line is I love living by myself, but
She
I
got
love
all
my
the
man.
cups. She got all the cups facing the same way. She got all the plates at stacked
No,
height.
it's the
Oh, this is
mean
some crazy shit right
it's
here.
that
I'm a
mean I want to
Virgo.
be
Don't be
it,
acting like you don't have these same hangups. It's probably with just different things. You're a Virgo. You probably want your toilet paper turned a certain way. You, I bet if we look at your desk, if anybody moves anything on that desk, you know exactly what they touched and how it was before they came in there.
I will not confirm nor deny such facts.
Don't be putting me out there on the rotisserie like you ain't the same as I
on the
am.
rotisserie is where he put you. He did. He did.
I'll put you there. I'm gonna put you there.
He's on there with me, 2 pigs on a skewer. We both spinning because we Virgos and we are.
I will not indulge your separation anxiety fantasies. Just I will not go far down that line. But
Hey,
anyhow,
I can
let's get
thrive. I can thrive in both environments, but in a fantasy world, he got his own house. And I got mine. And we got the money.
but let's clean this up. Let's clean this up. All right.
Okay.
This is the final episode of the web
Yes,
series.
it is the final. Yes.
Like always, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoy hanging around you
And we get
guys.
and we end on a threesome. I had to say it. It's two girls.
My God.
This is a common threesome for those of you all who don't know what a threesome may look like. Okay, I'm
I
done.
know she did not just do that.
I'm done. I'm just saying it's you can't have the Dirty Pleasure show without this type of stuff, like a threesome. Like,
Have you ever been swallowed?
Have you ever been?
but this is our season finale. This is our the close of the series. This is the close of the season because I know y'all probably are like, when the fuck is season 4 gonna end? And I wasn't planning on it taking this long, so that's why it didn't end.
So
But
this
it's
is
gonna
part of season
end.
4.
This is 4 for right now. Yeah, 4 for now. 5 will be in July, I think. And then we're gonna pick back up probably July. Probably July. You see us back here.
Some more.
Maybe not the same
more
time. Maybe not
filler.
the same channel. Probably the same channel, but maybe not the same time or day
Yeah.
or duration.
Okay.
No, because I think we said week. Yeah, we gonna do the week.
She just going now.
Is there anything else, J. Marie, you want to just
I'm good.
you out? Just, you know.
I'm good. And so anyway, all the details are summarized in the bullet point. We'll send out the meeting minutes later. Yeah, I did go business mode. My bad.
But yeah, I want everybody to make sure if you've gotten this far in here to hit the like button. Also, check out the playlist. You set up a playlist.
We got a nice playlist. Yeah. We have a nice playlist. My tongues was twisting up. I don't know what happened.
And put in the comments if you are for living in 2 separate houses when you are married.
Oh my God.
Because this is popular opinion, actually.
It is popular opinion that you should spend.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a little
bills, 2 water
little
bills.
post. I'm gonna show you a little
I'm not
post.
Making money off this house?
Yep.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yep. Both male and female, predominantly female, but both male and female. So
no.
All my people out there.
What the wait a minute, the ones that saying that ain't living like that. That's their fucking fantasy. And once they realize that shit ain't gonna work, then it's gonna become a nightmare.
What's gonna be the obstacle though? Like what do y'all foresee being?
Somebody not having the money and the finances, and all of a sudden you stressed out and you don't want to tell your husband.
How about mental sanity? How about mentally being
wasn't nobody talking about mental, we talking about finances, okay? Financial
financial
issues can occur, and you don't want to tell your mate because now that means you got to give the house up, and that's giving your freedom up and all that other stuff. Now
that's a communication issue. I'm mature enough to discuss when things are falling apart. But before that, but that hasn't happened yet, so I'm not gonna operate in fear of that happening. I'm gonna do it until we come to that bridge and we gotta cross.
The older you get, it's gonna be AARP. We're gonna have fixed incomes. If you don't have the right caliber of a person that want to live with you, he's probably saying you need to be his live-in aid or whatever they call them people.
Damn.
That's probably why
we're gonna have
in separate houses.
Listen, I'm getting this tech money. We gonna be rich.
She said she ain't caring about none of what you talking about, Jay. I'm telling you, this
is worried about them dollars. We're not worried about them dollars.
What? Unless like his house is completely different than mine, then I'm gonna call it my vacation home and I'm go to my side nigga's house. Then that's how we gonna play the role, and then that's when I'm gonna go over there. But if we ain't doing it like nothing different and it's just a regular house, what?
It's whatever. Well, you know me, I like tiny homes, so my house isn't gonna be that expensive anyway. I love tiny homes. I wanna convert it.
HGTV thing.
Yeah, I wanna convert it. Shut up.
I want to
convert it.
Don't invite me over there because I'm gonna be like, girl, what are we doing tonight?
No, I'm gonna have some properties too. So I'm trying to tell you, Jay, you gonna see. You gonna see.
Nasty.
My agent gonna have like 5 tiny houses on a property land. She gonna have each house is gonna be one wig. One wig gonna be a different color for each house. She gonna be and then every time she enter one property, she gonna be a different personality. I'm telling you right now.
Exactly. Step in like
I do want a house for my clothes and hair and shoes. Because I don't want them in my house. I don't want that stuff in my house.
But the older we get now, The older we get, okay, the chances of you finding this man that's gonna be able to accommodate your multiple houses, because you said you want multiple houses.
Nah,
Well,
they
we
gonna
gonna
get
make money off the other properties though.
yeah.
We'll make money off of those. They're not gonna be
Oh,
houses. Yeah, they'll be investment
okay.
properties.
So you
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
business
batshit
plan.
crazy.
A
Batshit
business
crazy.
plan. Yeah, business plan. It's a business plan.
I'm
It
sorry,
makes
Maisha, I love you,
complete
but
sense.
shit.
It's that
Listen
money, I'm
to
telling
me,
you.
but it's
Money and mental health and happiness and excitement and missing each other and loving on each other. And
he can have a bat cave, or you can have a woman cave or something like that. Like y'all can do something like that in the house. That's
yeah,
acceptable.
if that's what he want to do. If he says we can't have multiple houses, then we can't have multiple houses.
Mhm.
He's the leader, so
But
we
you're
got to
still
do it that way.
fantasizing about it though, so that's the point.
I did. You know what? I guess I kind of did. I did when
You
I was
kind of
married. I did
did.
sometimes,
You
but
kind
I
of
didn't have
did.
the issue living with him.
Yeah.
I like. I mean, I didn't like him touching my shit, but I
Or
didn't
not putting it
want him.
back where it needs to be. Yes, I
Oh
talk
He
to
did
my
Lord
not
have
husband
put it
all the
mercy.
back where it
time.
needs to be. Why are you asking me where the ketchup is? I always put the ketchup on the side of the refrigerator. If you would put it back on the side of the refrigerator right next to the other
And all
condiments,
the
you would
labels gotta
know.
be wait, all the labels gotta be facing forward.
So I
Facing
can
And
see
forward.
what
Let's facing
it is.
forward,
You
baby.
don't want. You can't read the
I'm
label.
telling
You
you,
don't
this is
know
some
what
bad
this sauce is.
this is some bad shit crazy shit. I'm telling you right now. She don't she want her own space so because she's anal retentive.
Some
Yes, I'm not. I don't want to be disrespectful to people with OCD, but I'm definitely anal retentive. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. It bothers me. But I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go off on my husband about
Yes,
that.
you
Because,
will. Stop lying. You gonna go off on him.
no, not if he's a good dude. If he
she's
messing
gonna
up
go
or
to her
something.
house. She's just gonna go to her house and be
That's
like,
why I
"I'll
want
talk
my
to you
own
later.
house. Exactly. He can put his
Talk to you
ketchup
later.
and mustard wherever he want to and be looking
I'll
for it
talk
in
to you
his
later. The
refrigerator.
condiments are out of place again, and I am tired of saying this
Wait.
to
You know
you."
how you put soda cans in the thing, and you put it. You can either put them on the rack, or you can put them in and leave them in the box and open them up. She'd be
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like, "All the soda cans are not facing upwards, and
Wait till I'm laying down in the box.
if
You
you're
talking
gonna
about till I'm laying down?
You can't have a
and if you're
soda
gonna
can
drink a
upside down
soda,
though.
at least
Now
replace the soda so that all the sodas are still facing equally and stuff." I'm
This
trying to
is the right amount.
sometimes symmetry is a problem for me, but
say,
not
Thank
like
you.
that.
And
Not like
listen,
that though.
he
Graphic
only knows all of this because he's a Virgo and he does the
graphic
same things
that
with
shit
graphic
other
crazy
stuff.
design
stuff.
stuff
This is
is a problem,
this is
not
batshit crazy stuff.
that kind of stuff.
You do it too, E. Where's your wife at? I got questions.
No. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? Like
I got questions, sir.
there's
I
look,
know you do it too. Hey. But again, my husband's the lead, so if he says we can have two houses, we can have two houses. I'm happy with him as long as he's my mattress and I can sleep on him at night. We good,
that's good.
you know.
I
But I
forgot
would
about
love
that one.
it. Oh yeah, my mattress. Men are mattresses. If you didn't know, E, y'all were built for me to sleep directly on top of you all night like a mattress.
Yeah. That
That
sounds
breathing problem, it's too hot for that.
it's too
It's a
hot
lot
for
of
that.
problems I have with that. Yeah, body
And what if
heat.
I want to look at my phone? I gotta look at my phone around you? Like
And
Yep,
you can't
that's how they do it.
breathe.
That's how
You
they
can't
do it.
breathe.
That's how it
You
gets
can't
done, baby.
breathe.
Hey,
You
they make
can't
it work.
breathe.
They want it to work, so they make it work.
what up,
He get up
Robbie?
talking about he got COPD after he done got that done with your ass. He can't breathe and shit from whatever reason that would cause it. Just saying.
Not COPD.
But,
Whatever breathing problem.
but yeah, we gotta close
He
this
got
show
asthma
out. We gotta close
because
this
of your
show
ass.
out. But salute. We made it through another web
We
series.
did. We did. We
This one,
did. We made it through.
this one was. I don't want to say they're all unique in their own way, but this
I
one,
feel like I'm, kind of flexing my wings a little bit, getting a little bit more comfortable.
Nigga, please.
I just said getting a little comfortable. Just getting a little comfortable. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, she's getting more comfortable. We see. Yes, yes. You were but yeah.
Right. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Okay. I ain't got that much. I don't got that much now. Come on. The real me been come out.
Y'all ready to go?
I'm good.
Peace.
Peace.
We'll see y'all on the next one, y'all.
He is so petty. He is petty.
Oh, man.
He is so